Всем доброго времени суток, меня зовут Jmarun, мы продолжаем проходить назад в будущее игру. Вот так вот. И под звуки того, как кого-то стригут в ближайшей парикмахерской, мы исследуем Хилвель образца 1831 года, по-моему. Вроде правильно дату назвал. Кстати, я вот что-то там мельком помню, действие происходило, начинало в 1986-м. 14 июля. Мы переместились тоже в 14 июля. Слишком подозрительное совпадение. Давайте зайдем в парикмахерскую. Может, пострижемся?
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Да, видимо, раньше мус использовали только охотники. Канцелярский магазин.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, Mom.
Какие-то здесь недоброжелательные люди. А, вот здесь был бар.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Мне кажется, маловато места здесь для бара. Раз они тут идут по порядку здания, то... Достает пространство здесь. Ой. Что еще можно посмотреть? Вывеска меховщика. А тут их не видно.
Lamont's House of Ermine. I guess there's not much call for fur coats in the middle of the Depression, especially in June.
Почему так думаешь? Вообще-то летом скидка на мех. Многие так делают. Канцелярский магазин. Я хочу все осмотреть. В таких играх нужно каждую деталь осматривать тщательно.
Hill Valley Stationers. Wow, this place has been around forever.
Канцелярия всегда нужна. Почему я не могу оттуда их уже посмотреть? Ночлежка. Ну, то есть, по-моему, это последняя надпись. Так, он может бегать. Причем бегает он как-то дерганно.
Majestic Arbs. Transients welcome.
Ну-ка, рада постояльцам. А, ну да. Боюсь, можем испортить что-то временную линию, там парадоксы случатся всякие. Нафиг нам это надо. Адвокатское бюро.
Hello?
No solicitors.
Адвокатам вход воспрещен. Банк есть какой-то. Я хочу взять кредит.
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
У Дока же был сундук прям с деньгами с разных эпох. Он во второй части показывал его в фильме. Неужели ты не взял немножко? Столовая. Там вот суп какой-то продают. Давайте поедим. Что-то есть захотелось. Что, у них выходной сегодня, что ли? Да нет.
McFly.
О.
Biff? Kid. Grandpa?
Очередной дежавю.
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Арти.
Well,
Артур,
I was getting
Макфлай.
kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And
Да, походу,
don't come out until I give you the all
во все
clear.
времена прессовали Макфлаев.
I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey, anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Артур, подожди. Кто это был? Это дедушка, что ли? Да что-то не похоже.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Ты так говоришь прям перед ним. Думаешь, он ничего не услышал?
Lazy hands make a man poor.
Ленивая рука делает бедным, а рука прилежных обогащает.
That's my problem. Lazy hands. Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the street. Cheery.
Может, доку позвонить?
Jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
А, ну да, можно же к нему еще сходить. Дай мне супа немножко.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Так, ему, короче, пофигу. Дверь на кухню. Не, не хочу туда возвращаться. Я пройду? Ну, нифига себе, револьвер. Такой длиннющий. Куда он его спрятал? Ладно, тут, короче, гангстеры сплошные обитают. А где полицейский участок? Давайте пробежимся по-быстрому. А, вот он. Надо навестить его.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
А, написано, мы всегда рады гостям.
Doc.
Marty!
Doc.
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Да, его вообще-то застрелят.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my running down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan?
Да, давай взорвем стену и вытащим тебя отсюда. Где тут взорвать стену можно? Нельзя. Ладно, попробуем все варианты.
What? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
Да, писать она умеет.
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break out of jail.
Вот я про чай говорил.
Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You
Реактивная дрель?
Powered drill?
Not yet, I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket
ну да, док уже
drill
здесь
to
еще
put you out of jail?
всего 18 лет. Че, мы с двумя доками, что ли, будем носиться? Прикольно.
Won't talking to yourself cause, you know, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Окей, попробуем. У него уже это прокатывало, в
Say I
принципе.
go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Окей.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Ну давайте. Объединим наш дружный дуэт. Марти и Эммет Браун, младший. Идем звонить в столовую. Заодно посмотрим, что там с этой дверью можно сделать.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Да, один вопрос только, зачем тебе открывать эту дверь? Алло?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
Так, все, поговорили.
Never told me you worked at the courthouse.
В суде работал. Пошли в суд. Узнаем, чем там занимается. Так. Блин, когда камера меняется, короче, кнопки путаются немного в управлении. И начинает там что-то у дерева встал. Опа!
Touch those.
А вот и док.
Very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Papa, I mean, Judge Brown says...
Ага, у него батя в суде работает.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Harry Callahan.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, h2 of a multiplied by the inversion of h has to come out.
Что он там болтает? А ну-ка, подожди, стой.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Callahan, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Да, у тебя очень загруженный график.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer or soda? What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Мы, кстати, ни разу отца Дока не видели. В фильмах его, по крайней мере, не показывали.
The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Так, он, короче, неплохо маскируется. Ну ладно. Да что он там болтает? Подожди.
Wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Okay.
Я тебя не отстану, все равно.
That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets, but I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Врум-врум-врум. Он сейчас машину пытался изобразить. Окей. А куда он идет? Давайте проследим. Он идет по диагонали. А, здание справа от банка ушел. Окей. Надо с Доком поговорить. С настоящим Доком. Что-то он меня так заболтал, что толком не успел его расспросить.
Psst, Doc.
Morty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking
Он
him about
юрист
your
больше
rocket show,
сейчас.
but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Oh, Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections. So I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him. But right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
Понял. Надо как-то
What
его
do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a
доверие
spy?
получить.
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... the Hill Valley Expo!
Никогда не бормочет, говоришь?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Ну да, долго не особо получалось до машины времени что-то нормально изобрести.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
А, он уравнение какое-то решал.
I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Надо как-то услышать, что он там говорил.
I still can't figure out what your younger self is muttering about.
Blast! If only I could hear him myself.
А, все, понял.
You know, your younger self
Кажется,
seems really
адаптер, что надо
dedicated
сделать.
to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Let's
Ладно.
talk about your younger self's
Давай,
problems
удачи.
later.
Не уходи никуда, ладно?
Don't forget, we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Стой здесь. Так, у нас сейчас опять молодого дока переходим. У нас же есть диктофон. Точно. Надо записать, что он там бормочет. Вот он. Где он? А, вот он. Ну, стоять.
Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Reduced by the inverse of the derivative of the speed relative.
Ладно, кое-как нам это записали. Давайте покажем. Да, ну вроде все разборчиво, понятно.
Doc will want to hear this.
А, слушай.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum.
Загадка Иванова, нифига себе.
That H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
Чё?
It'll be fine.
А, ну окей. Все, я спокоен. Такие двухмерные мембраны он там начал вещать. Это слишком сложно. Ну что, туда-сюда ходит постоянно. Бумажки всякие таскает, видимо. Так, где ты? Стоять? Стоять, сказал.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Да, есть планета Вулкан.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Ну, скажем, нужен
Can I
бур.
see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course.
Ракетная дрель.
Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to
Воздухом не
the
подавись.
inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done. I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Давай заключим сделку.
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Вот этот поворот.
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Да, запутано тут все. Давайте советы глянем, посмотрим, что там нам подскажут. Никогда не угадаешь, что может помочь вам прибрать к рукам бочонки самогона. Помощь приходит от самых неожиданных людей. Но пока не ясно. Ладно, с этим мы разберемся уже в следующем видео. Давайте сделаем небольшую паузу. Встретились мы с молодым догом. Вот такой вот он из себя весь молодой, весь такой дог. Нашли мы с ним, короче, общий язык. И он готов уже начать строить для нас эту ракетную дрель, которая поможет нам просверлить стену и вытащить уже нормального дока из заключения. Вот такие вот планы у нас на следующую серию. А на сегодня все. Подписывайтесь на мой канал, ставьте палец вверх, комментируйте. Продолжение будет в следующем видео. Всем пока.